Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I haven't done a video in a really long time actually. I think it's been about 3 or 4 weeks. The last video I did was one of the vlogs in Doha. So today I'm actually going to show you one of the fragrances or gift sets that I bought from Arabian Oud in Doha. So you've probably already seen this gift set in the vlog that I did. And when I tried it out in store, it was just so good that I couldn't resist it. So this is what the gift set looks like. You have a box of like wood chips, which by the way smell amazing. We used the wood chips on Eid recently, and the smell was absolutely amazing. So that itself in the gift set is worth it. And then when you look down to the fragrances, you've got two full bottles of sprays, and then you've got two oils as well. Finishing on these bottles itself is just so luxurious and so classy, so expensive looking as well. Like they've got really thick crystal-like glass that they've used for the actual bottle, and then on the cap they've got really nice embellished designs as well. So the packaging of these fragrances itself is so worth the price. The fact that you get two oils and two fragrances in the gift set and the wood chips as well definitely makes this gift set 100% worth it. Now, the thing is, though, is that I do think that this is going to be discontinued, and this was one of the last ones that they had available in Arabian Oud in Doha. So if you find it anywhere and it's like on sale, then definitely get this because this is incredible. Now, the thing that I didn't know was that all four of these are different. So the oils are different to the sprays. When I was in store, I tried the sprays, and I just assumed that the oils would be exactly the same as the sprays, but they're not, because when I tried them at home, every single one of them is different. I'm going to start off with this one. So this one is actually, I think, the darker one in color out of the two. So this one, I'm just going to spray it on my arm on my wrist, so I can tell you how it smells. But this is a beautiful, beautiful rose oud, lightly spiced fragrance. It's blended so nicely. Like obviously you can expect, you know what to expect from Arabian oud. So you've got like rose oud, light spices, lightly sweet. There's some musk in there as well. It's beautiful, and it's not a feminine fragrance, but when you look at the gift set as a whole, this one is like the female one and this one is the male one. So I'm going to tell you about that in a second. This one I just sprayed first. It's a rose oud, lightly spicy, lightly sweet, musky fragrance, and it's just absolutely beautiful. The downside to these fragrances is that they're not named though. They don't even have a number, they don't have anything. So whilst I'm telling you that this one is like rose oud, spicy, musky, it literally does not have a name anywhere. It's got like a batch number and stuff, but that's about it. But it doesn't have a name, it doesn't have a number or anything like that. And I find that with Arabian oud oils as well, that they don't name, well, they do name them, but they don't put a label on the bottle. So it's very difficult to tell which fragrance you're smelling, and it's very difficult for me to tell you what fragrance this is out of the four because it just doesn't have a name. So all I can say is that this one was on the left side of the box. And then this one is the man version, I'm going to say, and this was on the right side of the box. So this one, I'm going to spray it on my other arm. This one has like oud, some spices, some woodiness, and some zestiness as well. So that touch of zestiness kind of gives it a fresh side, and that's what makes it suitable for men. Being said though, both of them are unisex overall. I'm just saying, like, as a gift set, it would make it nice if it was like a female male version, but that doesn't mean it actually is. You can wear any one of these fragrances, and I definitely can too. I would definitely be comfortable wearing any of these fragrances. So yeah, back to this one. So this one has like a chocolate sweetness in it as well, which kind of reminds me a little bit of Symphonium by Xerjoff. So it's not exactly like Symphonium. In fact, they're nothing alike. That chocolatey sweetness that you get from Symphonium is what I get in this as well, but that's just at the start. And then becomes a little bit fruity, woody, and then, as I said, the chocolate starts to tone down. And that spray was on the right side of the box. So you've got one spray, which is rose oud, lightly spicy, musky. And then you've got another fragrance, which is like oud, spicy, woody, a little bit zesty, and it has like hints of chocolate at the start as well. We're going to move on to the oils next. And this is where I was completely misjudged because I thought that the oils would represent the sprays just in an oil version, but they're not. They're completely different. So to pay what I did and get 4 amazing fragrances in that price, plus the box of wood chips as well, is just incredibly worth it. So the oils I'm going to tell you about is this one. So this one was on the left side of the box as well. This is the one that's darker in color. So the oils are different in color, so you will be able to differentiate between them, even though they don't have a name. So the darker one is, I'm not going to try it on because I've just sprayed the fragrances. The sprays. But the darker oil is like an animalic dry oud, and it's stunning. Like, it's so beautiful. It's so luxurious. I mean, I'm just going to open it and smell it actually. It's so thick as well, but it's super animalic and it's like a dry oud. It's beautiful. Like, to me, this is something that would be really expensive in another fragrance house, in my opinion. So I was quite surprised that it was at such a discounted price in Doha, but apparently, as we've seen, Arabian oud in the Middle East have got some incredible sales anyway. And then the other oil, which is lighter in color, is like a musky Western oud. To me, though, this one is an oil version of Woody Intense by Arabian Oud. So if you've tried Woody Intense by Arabian Oud, I have that in my collection and I absolutely love it. This is what this reminds. This is what this reminds. No, I'm looking this right. Okay. I was saying that this oil reminds me of Woody Intense by Arabian Oud. So after about 15 minutes, it changes from like a Western to a Middle Eastern scent. And then you start to get like rose, oudi, musky vibes from the oil. And again, that kind of reminds me of Woody Intense by Arabian Oud. Again, this oil is super high quality as well. Like, you can just tell when you smell it. It's amazing. And again, I think that this would definitely be priced a lot higher in another fragrance house. So yes, I was definitely amazed at the fact that there were 4 different scents, and that made it totally worth it. In fact, if what I thought was true, that these 2 are the same and these 2 are the same, even then it would be worth it because of just the way the fragrance is and the way it smells, the way it projects and everything. But they're 4 different fragrances, they're 4 completely different scents, and that definitely makes this gift set 100% worth it. Now, in the UK, when it was available, it was priced very expensive actually. Very expensive. But it's not available in the UK anymore unless you find it like at a third party retailer. If you're in the Middle East or even in the US and you see this available anywhere, then definitely get your hands on it because it's amazing. 4 completely different scents. They're all unisex, all so good and so luxurious quality. So that is the Dukhoon gift set by Arabian Oud, and that's what I got from Arabian Oud in the Mall of Qatar when I went recently. I hope that you found this video useful, and as I said, if you do find this gift set anywhere, please get your hands on it as long as it's in your affordability because it's just so beautiful and so worth it. If you have any questions, then let me know in the comments box below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys soon.